I'm 22 years old and I wish I haven't done this. I wasted so much time, so much energy that I could have invested in my future at 22 years old. And if you do what I'm about to tell you right now, you're going to save so much time, so much headache. For example, one of the things that I did was, instead of studying for a test, right? I'm like, oh, let me hang out with these people, you know, it's good to have friends, it's good to do that. And yes, it's true, it is good to have friends. However, you have to put your future first, because at the end of the day, if you have no future, you're not gonna have friends, because you won't have money to hang out, you won't have money to take out a girl, you won't have money to do none of that. So if you focus on what you need to do, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start attracting the right people. And that's something I wish I knew. I really wish I started investing and working on myself so I can attract the right people. Because what happened was, since I was so focused on chasing, that became a turnoff, because it started looking like I was just trying too hard. I was trying hard in life, and there was people that were repelled from me because, okay, I had this friend, right, in this dorm, whatever, and what happened was he got kind of annoyed with me because I always wanted, to hang out. He had his girl, and I wanted to do, I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to spend time with him because I wanted more friends. I didn't really have friends at the time, and if I put more time in investing and I put more time in like building myself up, I wouldn't have to spend so much time with these people. Y'all, let me tell you, if you put so much energy in people, you're not gonna get that energy back. I guarantee you're not gonna get that energy back, because what's gonna happen is all your energy that you're wasting on them, you're gonna have less energy to invest in yourself. And right now it's raining right now, but I'm doing this video because I'm showing you all I lost so much money. I used so much money because, for example, for women, I started talking, I'm like, why are women not giving me attention? So I became desperate, right? I became desperate, and then what do you think happened when I became desperate? I started spending money. I'm like, okay, I need to spend XYZ money. I really need the attention of women. And then I started, I sold so much of my, stuff that I had in life, and now I'm regretting it, and now it just made me broke, right? Completely broke. I'm not, broke, homeless, but, it just messed up my life in general. So, basically what I want to say is, you putting too much energy on people is not going to help you in any ways. There's always people in this world. I'm 22 years old. There's hundreds of people. No, there's millions, there's billions of people in this world, right? If one person, if you fall off with one friend, don't worry, another friend's going to be here. You break up with this girl, don't worry, another girl's going to show up. So stop focusing on people. People are always there. People are never gonna leave. There's always people, right? Think about it. You go to the store. You hit the gym. In your house, if you live with your parents, you have people there, right? You have. And look, y'all, I'm saying this off the dome. You know why? Because I want to say this realistic of what's in my heart and what I wish I knew as a person, and what I wish you all know, and you all don't repeat the same mistake. If you have a budget, stay in your budget. Don't be like, oh, because this girl's so pretty, I'm gonna spend more money, or oh, it's one night with the boys, I'm gonna spend. No, don't do that. People respect you more if you say no. Say no. Say no, you can't do it. I can't do it, bro. No, I'm too busy. Because people respect the busy person. Think about it. You're speaking to this girl, right? You really like her, whatever, and you're busy, and then she's like, oh, we should do this, and you always tell her yes, she's gonna have less respect for you, because that shows you're investing so much energy on that girl. And then that girl's gonna look at you like, oh, he would do anything for me, and then she's gonna take you for granted, because people at the end of the day, they take everything for granted, right? They take life for granted, parents, family, and even me at times. But if you work on yourself, let's say you're busy, right? And when I say work on yourself, I know I said 100 times, but when you like grind and you focus on yourself, and a girl is like, oh, we should do this, and you be like, oh no, I'm busy, right? We could do another time. She's gonna respect it because she's like, oh, this person has so much time in their hands, right? They have so much time in their hands, and they're not investing all their time in me. They're so used to guys being like, okay, no, it's okay, I will drop everything. But at the end of the day, that girl was never in your life before, right? When you're struggling, when you're hungry, right? That girl's not gonna bring you food if they barely know you. They're not gonna buy you everything. They're not gonna provide for you. You're the provider. You're supposed to provide. You're supposed to do so many things, right? As a man, and if you're a woman, it's completely different. But as a guy, you have to do so much. So when you have less money, what's happened? You lose value, and you're not able to really help people as you would like to. You're not able to invest money. You're not able to do none of that, right? So I feel like in general, it's best to build yourself up. Once you build yourself up, you build your money, you have the resources, you have the time, you can make time to invest in your business, to invest in that, whatever you like to do. You have all this time, it's raining badly, y'all, but you have all this time to invest in these resources, that can really transform your life, right? Like I started working in the gym, working out in the gym, and I started really trying to like get ripped, get lean, now I get more attention from women. I'm like, oh, okay. Since I was so focused on chasing, that made me less attractive because I wasn't focused on bettering myself. I wasn't focused on, I'm just telling y'all like 100% sure, right? I was just so focused on chasing but not building. Do you think about it, right? Would you rather be with a chaser, or you rather be with someone that's building, right? Because the chaser, they keep chasing because they don't have anything. Think about it. You're doing the most chasing when you don't have anything, but you do more building when you have something to lose, you have something to prove, and you just really want to be great in life. And people love that. People love being with. Do you know people that don't want to hang out with someone rich? No. People want to hang out with someone rich because they see opportunity. They want to get like that person. They want to make more money. They want to do all of this, right? And I wish, like I'm telling y'all, like you saying no to going out, and you saying no, it's going to help you. You're going to look a few years, okay, I'm glad I said yes. But if you say, I'm glad I said no. But if you're like, oh, yeah, bro, we can do this. And you said yes to every single time a friend invited you, what's going to happen? Like, bro, why did I waste so much time? Why did I waste so much money? Sometimes when I go out and then, like, let's say I'm with a friend and then they tell me, oh, we should do this. And then something happened and then I don't spend money. I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I didn't spend money. I'm so glad that I didn't, put so much time in that stuff, right? I didn't spend all that money, because sometimes you don't have the money, but you don't want to tell people, oh, I don't got the money, I'm broke, right? You want to tell people that, look, I just don't want to go because of XYZ. You want to tell people that because you don't want to look like the brokey. Some people don't care. They're like, oh, I'm broke, bro. And you can say that if you're cool with it. You can be like, oh, I'm broke. But this was the realest video. I know this is probably all over the place and no one's probably gonna watch this, but I hope you all like this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video.